Hello and welcome to our first video of 2020. Welcome to the Great Minds Tasting Room. We're going to do things a little differently for the first one of the year. Ahead of Burns Night we're going to show off two of our favourite whiskies. So we're going to have a look at the Fettercairn 12 and the Dalmore 15. The Fettercairn 12 is one of my absolute favourite whiskies. It's from a beautiful little distillery just inside the Highland region, about 15 miles northwest of Aberdeen. A small production, and it's kind of been saved recently from a little bit of obscurity where it was only really producing whisky for blends. It's based on 12 years in bourbon casks, and it's a lovely approachable whisky. It's sort of light enough to be enjoyed by most people, but it doesn't have, it doesn't lack any character at all. So you can see in the colour it's medium gold.
Straight up there's nice nuttiness on the nose, giving way to some kind of softer fruits, orchard fruits coming through.
Yeah. And there's a real clear nectarine-ish character on the front. As soon as it goes into the mouth, it goes into there. And as it fades, it sort of goes through kind of lighter toffee character. And it's still kind of showing more and more. So as that fades, it's kind of the nectarine is still there, the fruit is still persistent, but it's almost got a kind of milk chocolate finish on it.
There's a sweetness to it as well,
which is really lovely. So if you're a novice to whiskey, or it's a couple of times a year kind of bottle, this is exactly the sort of thing that you might want to enjoy. But I do enjoy a regular dram, and this is one of my go-tos.
If you did want to step it up in terms of celebrating on Burns Night this year, this is the bottle to go for. This is Dalmore's 15-year-old, and it is a 15-year aged whiskey, aged in 3 different sherry casks. And if you don't like that overly smoky style of whiskey from Islay, or you find the Speyside styles from the Lowlands a bit too light, this sits in the middle perfectly and just balances the smoke and the fruit. Ideally, you can see the colour's much darker as well from that time in the sherry casks. On the nose there's this lovely chocolate orange flavour, spiced winter fruit, and just underlying into that smoke, which I think comes through on the palate.
Yeah, as Freddie says, that is a real deep sort of orange colour to it, and that comes through in a lovely peppery spice, but it's not overpowering. It is, the spice hits you first off and then it mellows, and it's got a real length to it, a really nice long finish, but it's still soft. It's still very, very approachable, enjoyable.
One to wind down the evening with.
Yeah. Okay. So
and how much is the Fettercairn like?
The Fettercairn is £47 on the shelf, and the Dalmore
15 is £69.99 on the shelf.
So yeah, the sort of thing that you can sit and enjoy, and it doesn't feel like a dram at a time. It's not burning up too much the bank account. And if you do end up piping your own haggis, then hopefully we'll see you to have a little sample of these sometime during the week.
Ja, slant you are.
Cheers.